would do, well, I didn't know what to do. So I was like, screw it, let me just do a video game related video. So I'm going to do my top 5 most anticipated games for 2011, for the rest of 2011, because there's only like, what, 4 months left. But it's going to be 5 plus a bonus because this one I'm not too really sure of, and I'm going to get to the bonus one. And it's going to be Battlefield 3. Now, I've never played any Battlefield games, um, so I don't know what to expect. All I know is that it's like Modern Warfare or Call of Duty in general. So I'm gonna go off of that. But I've seen pictures and they look amazing. Like when you see the actual gameplay videos. Well, to be honest, I've never seen gameplay videos. I've seen gameplay pictures and they look stunning. And then like they show you like the buildings collapsing when like when you shoot something at the buildings and stuff. It just looks so good. But like I said, I've never played any of the games. I've never played multiplayer or any of that stuff, so I don't know what to expect. But it looks good. And also, since I've never played it before, I don't really know if I'm gonna get it. I'd have to wait and see the reviews. Like if the reviews are pretty high, then maybe I'll go in and get it. But for now, I'm gonna keep it as a bonus because I don't know. So there you have it. At number 5, I'm gonna go with. I don't really know if, still to this date if I'm gonna get this game, but we'll see. And it's gonna be Gears of War 3. Now, I played the first two, I beat them, but the thing with Gears of War is I'm not really a big fan of the multiplayer. I've never been. Um, I don't know what it is. It just doesn't do anything for me, or it never has. So I've basically beat the game and then sold it literally right afterwards. So, but the thing is, they were always pretty cool to play. Um, Something about I was never big a fan of the story. Parts of the game looked really amazing. I got to give it to the graphics. The graphics they're good. It's a little bleak, but that's the type of game it is. But there's some parts of the game where I'm really impressed, and then some of the levels, like when you're in the whole lava cave type of area, didn't do much for me. So I mean, I don't care for the story. The graphics are good at times, and multiplayer is just okay for me. So, but I do like what I see so far of Gears of War 3. I like that they have more characters in the game, specifically female characters. Apparently, there's a lot more multiplayer stuff in this version, so you know, I I might get it. It's coming out very soon. It's coming out in September. It's the first real big game to come out, in my opinion, um, in the holiday area season. So that could be a purchase. So I may buy that game. So that's number 5. At number 4, this game basically has always been a rehash every year of the same game, but this year it's looks like it's revamped somewhat, and it's WWE 12. Now, like I mentioned, these games always tend to like they'll change one little thing, and it's basically the same game as before. But this one, it looks like they changed the whole controller button maneuvers and the way you play. Of course, there's a lot more characters. I've always loved the creative wrestler and the creative moves and all that stuff. So and with me really being into like watching it now with CM Punk and stuff, it does make me want to get it a little bit more. I don't know if I will. No, I probably will. It'll probably be one of those games that I get later on, not day one. Though that could change as I see more, videos and articles about it. So that could change. So I'm gonna go with WWE 12 at number 4. At number 3, now this is where it gets tough because these 3 games I really want really badly. So at number 3, and they're all part threes. So we're gonna go with Modern Warfare 3. Now I had never been the biggest fan of Call of Duty. I've liked it. I've always waited till Christmas to get it, but this time, after playing what's it called, Black Ops, I played the story as usual, and then I didn't do anything else, and then I decided to pick it up, play multiplayer, and I became addicted, and to the point where I was playing it every day, and it was such a blast to play that once Modern Warfare 3 was coming along, I was like, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna want to play multiplayer a lot, just like I did with Black Ops, and I've seen. I know it takes place in New York and in France and a bunch of other places, and it looked really, really good. But the thing is, with these games, you kind of get the same thing every year, but it does look really really cool. So, you know, I'll see. I'm probably gonna get that. I know it for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna get it day one, but I'm getting it. So that's number three. At number two, Saints Row 3. I've always loved Saints Row. I've actually always liked it better than the GTA franchise. I just like that you can create your own character, and it's a little bit more ballsy, as in like some of the things that they do. It's a little bit more mature rating for the series as opposed to GTA. It's not as serious, but it's just so much more fun and just so much more things to do. And apparently with part three, they really went over the top with it. A lot of crazy, crazy stuff. The graphics look so much better. It looks so much more realistic than the other ones in the past, and it just looks like such an awesome game. It looks really exciting and really fun. There's no multiplayer, but I think they decided to focus more on the story and more of the things you could do. So that's just going to be really fun. So I'm really looking forward to that one. So there you have it. And at number one, for those who know me, you probably know what my number one most anticipated game, and it's Uncharted 3. Now, after playing the modern, the not Modern Warfare, the Black Ops multiplayer, I kind of, you know, was kind of addicted to that, and then I played the beta for three and the multiplayer, and it wasn't the same. It just wasn't right. I mean, I know they're two different type of styles and stuff, but it just didn't feel as smooth and as easy as Black Ops. So I mean, maybe that is a beta, so they will work things out. But you can't deny the story. The story is, it's going to be awesome. The graphics are going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. The characters are going to be there, and it's just going to be an epic single player action adventure game that will probably beat everything else. So that's definitely number one. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll end up loving the multiplayer, but the single player experience is enough to make me want this game, and it's enough to make it the most anticipated. So thanks guys for watching. Let me know what games you're most anticipated for the rest of 2011, and get at me with the comments, and I'll see you next time.